How would you feel if the school your child attends decided to add school uniforms for the sake of less bullying and better grades? What if I told you that not only would it make bullying drop, but it will also teach your child about pride and support from peers? Let's be honest, there are many times as a parent we get frustrated because of the way our child mess up their clothing in school or get bullied because of the way their clothing look. My purpose today is to persuade you into allowing the school system to bring school uniforms into public schools in all states. Growing up, I went to Catholic private school until I hit the 7th grade. I had the honor to have many peers back me up and make friends that are nowadays successful versus a few that didn't in public schools. School uniforms in public schools have not been required since 1980s. Bringing them back into the school districts of public schools would make students feel united and understand the meaning of togetherness as well as being there for each other, leaving the subject bringing positive into the lives of everyone involved in it. It is important to educate ourselves with this information again. I will begin by discussing the problem, then go over some causes of the problem, and conclude with my solutions. With our overview covered, let's start with the problem. Two huge issues have been around since public schools stopped requiring students to wear school uniforms. The first issue is bullying and not having the teammate setting its part of this issue. The second issue is declining academic performance. Students should focus on education rather than what brand clothes they should buy next. Let's review why students were not required to wear school uniforms in public schools. There are a few reasons why public schools stopped requiring students to wear school uniforms. The first reason is denial of self-expression and comfort. There is the weekend and after school for students to express as they like, as well as subjects in school such as art. The second reason is how expensive a parent believes uniforms are. Studies show that a family will spend $150 a school year on uniform alone, including throughout the year, according to the National Association of Elementary School Principals, also NAESP. Now that we understand the problem and a few of the causes, let's look at a solution. Bringing school uniforms back offers three benefits. The first benefit is a reduction of bullying. The second benefit is cost saving for families. The third benefit is a great sense of unity. Being bullied over a pair of sneakers or letting a non-student in the building without recognition are part of uniform safety. A student being able to concentrate and prove the better grades should be taken in consideration by the peers. In addition, school uniforms will bring a sense of unity and togetherness, especially in today's world. It is necessary to let students know that to get somewhere in life, sometimes we have to make sacrifices, this one being a positive one. In conclusion, returning uniforms to public schools offers major benefits. Let's review what we've learned today. First, we've learned about two major issues that resulted from public schools no longer requiring students to wear school uniforms. Makes mourning less stressful. Second, we learned about why public schools stopped requiring to wear school uniforms because denial of self-expression and comfort. The students have the choice of pants, skirts, socks, long or short, etc. Third, we learned about the benefits of bringing school uniforms. Uniforms will give the sense of pride and unity. Great learning tool for the outside world. It will educate them into being successful humans into the workplace. After all, there are many things we want our government to focus on, but our education system needs to be one of them. Whether it is something small, as the School Uniform Act in public schools, starting someone small rather than raising our test scores should be prioritized. Students need to focus on education rather than what they want to wear the next day. Discipline our students and getting them ready to the workforce with the sense of looking and feeling great will show later in life, and I believe the test scores will go up and bullying rate will go down. Washington State is leaning toward the idea of school uniforms in public schools. Let's back them up.